This is my 1979, made by Standard Telephone Cables, Telecom Australia 802 in ivory. From 1970 to 1975, I'm pretty sure, these were owned by PMG, Postmaster General. Then from 75 to 1985, when these was last made, they were owned by Telecom Australia. This is the Telecom Australia one. We had different types of telephone companies. Had Australian Post Office APO, then it went to PMG, and then it went to Telecom Australia. There's a Telecom phone just there as well. That one's a payphone. It doesn't really work properly because the coin looking at this doesn't work on an Australian landline. But I do have a video of that phone working, by the way. The main thing that goes missing with these telephones is the plastic opal. I do have one here in this pod. This is the original rotary dial. It's never been used. But what makes them so rare, the part what's rare is these things, they snap off so easily. You can see the plastic clip there. They break off so easily, you never find one that's intact. If you ever find one intact, the best thing to do with them is to take it off the phone very, very carefully and put it away in a plastic bag in a drawer somewhere, so if you have the phone out on display it won't get damaged, because I had one in the past that got damaged, I left it on display, so best I just put it away somewhere so you don't get damaged. But this phone works. I'll demonstrate now with my mobile. And this is on VoIP, straight into VoIP. Nothing's going through pulse. So if I found out my VoIP man doesn't set pulse, that black cable is going straight into the wall and straight into my modem, and it works on VoIP. But not all VoIP NBN modems do this in Australia though. Now I'll dial my mobile number. Here's my mobile icon here. And that's going straight on VoIP as well. But not all VoIP modes in Australia do this, by the way. Like the best way of doing it is getting a Grand Stream ACA and getting it up on a VoIP service that way, because that'll be the best way of getting it to work without any pulse involved. The best way of doing it is a PBX unit, like one of these. I'm just going to be covered now. Get them to work. Now I'll do a ring back. Call home. Near me through the receiver. Now I'll show inside this phone, but let me disconnect the line so I don't want anyone ringing and I get a shot from the phone line. I have had that happen in the past with 90 volts AC when someone's rang the line, when I've had this phone plugged in before, and one of these phones plugged in before someone rang the exchange line. It's got the original STC mic 13. Got STC written in there as well. And this one's going to have this copy the same. Now, some of the Australian 802 phones, I'll mention this because I've known some experience. Some of these can be made of Diacon, and some of these can be made of ABS. Because there's two different manufacturers in Australia making the cases. You sometimes get Diacon ones, and sometimes you don't. It's very difficult to tell on the Australian ones. Now what I'll do is I'll show you on the inside. To get these phones apart, they're very simple, more simpler, and the British 700 series. It's got that Western Electric type design where you got two screws on the base under and it just comes off. Now this is up as a 2-wire system phone because I set it up that way, because you can set these up as 2-wire from the original 3-wire system. Let me just make sure I've just got that right what I said. I might not set this one up. No, I did not set this up as 2-wire. Well, some of them I have set up as 2-wire, but you can set this up as 2-wire. Because getting this up as working as 2-wire is more simple, because it will work properly if you have it on 2-wire. If I get one sees this and you wonder how I'm doing, how I get the 2-wire system phone, what you do, you remove this one here. I'll set it up as 2-wire anyway. You remove this one here off P1. Like that. And you move it onto the B terminal, no, onto the A terminal of the leg of the line. Over here, move it onto the A terminal. Like that, and that makes it a 2-wire phone, not a 4-wire or a 3-wire phone. Then what you do now, once you've done that, we'll do this because I'm going to keep it as 2-wire anyway. On the jack side of things, you remove the red wire from in there and put it on a dummy terminal. So we move it off 2, because 2, 3 and 6 are the live terminals in the Aussie plugs. And you just chuck it like that on the dummy terminal, and that would be a 2-wire system phone. Now, for what I know about these Australian telephones, I've never ever seen one pop up in Australia with a red light like yours one has to get one. I've never seen that happen on a 802 series model phone. I'm pretty sure what maybe someone has done in the previous time, maybe it was done in England as you got the phone over in England. They might have got the parts from and put the parts in correctly. You can buy these terminals new. These terminal clips like these, you can buy them new. I have seen them. Like my local electronics store, J-Car Electronics down in Melbourne sells them. You can buy them new. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's not an original thing, that neon light, or someone's fitted laser. You can buy neons. I have done that in the past, making neon indicator signs for my telephone. I'm actually doing one of them right now, actually, with LED lamps. These lamps run on 85 volts to 240 volts. It runs on the phone line when it rings. Just waiting for the green one to come. We have these knockouts here as well. There's the paster. Just to say what type of case this is, but it doesn't really have a number like the British ones. Like when I was a young kid, I did have one of these in service for quite a while. From when I was 15 right up to 17, I did have one of these in service in my old place. We had one. Back in Geelong, I believe the Geelong Exchange might still have pole time, because when I used to live at my old place in Nye Avenue down in Geelong, I will give them my address as I don't live there anymore. The Exchange in Geelong used to set pulse dialing, and I believe it still does today. I don't think they've done any updates. I'll just play this back into my phone line, see if the 2-wire system works, and if it does, I've got it the right way. So you can convert these to a 2-wire phone. You see here. Siri, call home. Yeah, it's working as a 2-wire phone. That's when the dial works. Yeah, it's gone through. The only one you mentioned in the beginning of the phone ring trips. I believe I know why this might ring trip on your line, because these have ring capacitors. If I'm not correct, when you convert phones to work on the UK system, you have to bypass the ring capacitor. You can bypass capacitors in these type phones, and it'll work on the British system. Now, the best idea to do one of these phones is to get the Australian plug, like the 605, 610 fitting. I do have a couple actually. I've actually got the spares in here. But if you go online, just search up that number there, 610 fitting. Probably find some of these on eBay pop up. They're not that expensive. They're quite cheap actually on eBay. Because they still make the the 70s has gone past and all that. They still make the 610 fittings new today for some funny reason. No, we don't use a lot of houses don't use 610 fitting. A lot of houses have gone to the American RJ11 fitting in this country now. But for some strange reason, the companies who made those jacks in the 70s still make them today. They're not made by the STC anymore, but that's different. Not around anymore, I don't think. But they still make the phone jacks for these phones. It's pretty handy. So what I did to make the phone work, I'm going to show you. I've got a regular, brand new jack and hardwired RJ11 fitting. You probably could do the same with British jack as well, and it'll work probably. But this is my 1979 Telecom Australia, made by Standard Telephone Cables.